There's one strategy that became super viral at the end of 2021, or at least in the last quarter of 2021, and in this 2022 is becoming more and more viral, and that is the RSI plus stochastic strategy. And in this specific video, what I want to do is give you a full tutorial into this strategy so that you can master it as soon as possible. Hi everyone, this is Christian here on YouTube and welcome to a brand new video for the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about what I consider to be the easiest turbo binary option strategy for 2022, and I'm going to give you a full tutorial in regards to it. But hey, if you're new to my channel and you're into binary options, forex trading, crypto trading, or any type of making money online, then this channel is for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below and activate the notifications bell icon so that you get a notification for every new video that I upload. With that being said, let's jump into the video. So before I actually jump into the content of this video, I just want to give you like the best broker for this specific strategy. And after testing it on 4 different brokers, I do believe that the best broker for this specific strategy is this one right here called Quotex. Quotex is by far the most trusted broker for this specific strategy, and it is available worldwide. So if you actually want to use the exact same broker I'm using, you can go into the link in the description of this video. You guys will be able to get a free demo account for up to $10,000 with no upfront deposit whatsoever. And more importantly, you will be able to actually use this strategy on the exact same level I'm using it myself. So the invitation is right there. The link is in the description of this video. So the story behind this specific strategy, it started when I discovered a strategy based on Kellner channel back in 2021. And then I decided to start looking for indicators that would help me and help you guys to be even more and more profitable. Right now you see in this crazy movement because there are 3 stars news. But after doing some research and obviously identifying the use of stochastic and RSI, which are 2 indicators that I had used in the past on different strategies in Forex, I decided to give it a try and see whether that would work on binary options as well. And turns out that it did. So I decided to do this combination, and after doing some tweaks and some changes, then it basically started to work out. Now, after doing some testing it myself, then I realized that it was indeed the easiest strategy and very accurate strategy to make money with turbo trades. So therefore, I'm presenting it right here. So we're gonna start by cleaning all this up, and just as if it was the first time that you were actually trading, or you just opened your account with Quotex. This is what it looked like if it was just the first time that you started opening it, right? So the first thing that you gotta do is actually change the chart type all the way to candles, okay? Boom. Now the candles are right here, and by default it started with 1-minute candles. So what you all do is click on this at 1M and change it to 30S, which stands for 30 seconds. Okay, that's what you'll do. Simple as that. Then you're gonna add 2 indicators. Number 1, it's called RSI, which is this baby right here. And when you get it, you will realize that it says overbought level and oversold level at 70 and 30. You'll leave it as default. And then you go back and you add the stochastic oscillator, which is right here. But in here, you're gonna change the overbought level to 80. There you go. And the oversold level to 20. There you go. You don't change anything else at all. Now you can actually drag these indicators in order to see them a lot better. And here we are. This is what these settings are. Now, what's super important is how you guys can enter your trades. And right here, I'm going to try to go back a little bit in order to show you, because there are news on USD, so it's moving kind of crazy though. Where can I? Okay, there you go. Here we have a perfect example. Let me just go ahead and get my pen. So whenever you see that the stochastic oscillator, it's overbought or oversold, meaning that is outside of the boundaries of the levels that I mentioned to you. Overbought basically means that it will go over the level of 80 and oversold below the level of 20. So whenever you see this happens, this, this, it basically means that the price of the asset is overbought. And whenever you see this, it means that the price is oversold. Okay, so whenever it's overbought, the price is likely to start dropping. And when it's overbought, when it's oversold, it's likely that the price will start jumping, just as it did right here. So what is it that you do? You use the second confirmation in order to know when to enter trades. The RSI works very similar to the stochastic oscillator. The difference is that in order to identify an oversold or overbought condition, in RSI, you don't necessarily need that the price goes over the levels or below the level. So this is the level of 70 and this is the level of 30. Whenever the RSI touches the level, you can enter the position for the retraction. For instance, here you see it's oversold, and then boom, it jumped. You enter a 1 minute position. 1 minute position. What that means is that it's 2 candles of lifetime. So you see it touched right here, you enter. It touched again, so you identify this and boom, you enter 2 positions. Then right here is completely overbought, but guess what? The RSI is not. So therefore, we don't enter that one. Therefore, we don't enter this one. Therefore, we don't enter this one. We don't enter this one either. But guess what? Right here, it touched the level again. So therefore, you enter the position and boom, put position, 1 minute. Beautiful, right? Right here, but it didn't touch, so we don't enter. And so on, and so on, and so on. This is how the strategy actually works. Now, super important with this strategy is that you enter the position at the time of the crossover of the stochastic oscillator. One of the mistakes that a lot of people do is that they actually enter before the crossover, and that's not what you're supposed. Where is it? Where are the signals that I was looking at? For instance, right here, it touched, so you enter on the next candle. Why? Because this is the one that is dropping. This is where it touched, and this is where it dropped. As you can see, boom, you dropped 2 positions. Okay, so hopefully that actually makes sense. Now, a few days back, I actually placed a few live trades. I decided to repeat these live trades again because I didn't trade today. Today's Friday. I don't trade on Fridays. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you those trades that I placed based on this specific strategy, so you have an idea as to what I am explaining to you right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, as you can see, only with that specific strategy and with that specific session, I was able to make a total of $6,200 in pure profit. Obviously, my balance is bigger now. However, I'm still making a lot of profits when it comes to percentage increase in my account. $6,000 out of the $30,000 account is what? 10,000. It's 20% increase. 20% increase in my account. So not bad at all for a strategy that is so easy to use. Now, the best times to actually trade with this specific strategy, I would say is around 50. I would say 13 GMT to around 16 GMT. Other than that, the payouts go low. Even 17 GMT, I think you'll be good to go. But those are the times that I consider to be the best ones for this specific strategy. 13 GMT all the way to 17 GMT. But you gotta keep in mind that sometimes, most of the times at those specific schedules is when there are more news in the market. So you gotta be super careful. Always make sure that you look at investing.com in order to avoid being on the wrong side. Some people ask me in regards to Martingale with this specific strategy, and personally, I don't recommend Martingale. Martingale, for those of you don't know, I actually made a video about it last week or this week, I don't remember. But basically, it's doubling up your trading amount for the next position. So no, I don't recommend you to do that. It's completely unnecessary, and you shouldn't use it with this strategy either. Because look, yes, there are going to be moments when this strategy is not going to be respected. Take a look at it. It touched, but it didn't drop. It touched, but it didn't drop. It continued to drop, but it continued going in the opposite direction. So right here, we got 1, 2, and 3 positions. Even with the crossover, it didn't touch. So if you actually use Martingale in that specific scenario, you're gonna lose a total of 3 positions at once. And if you use Martingale, you didn't lose 5%. You lose around 20% on those specific positions. So no, I don't recommend them to you. Question of the day, are you using this specific strategy? And if you are, how is it that you're doing? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm happy to read your comments as usual. And hey, if you enjoyed the content of this video, make sure you smash the like button to support this YouTube channel. And more importantly, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel and you want to see more videos just like this one, hit that subscribe button below. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.